Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And what a matchup this is. Two survivors of the expanded college football playoff grind, two of the top 4 seeds when it all began. Both sides have been challenged and pushed all year and through the playoff. Now it's time to find out who can take that final step, as we'll see the 3rd seed in this playoff, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Using his legs, it's McCray. And that will pick up a first down. It's spotted at the 38.
What a great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back that can be able to pick up those yards, get those first downs.
And then first down, right back to the running game. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And they heave it deep downfield. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. In a national championship game, you cannot do a better job of setting the tone immediately, Kurt.
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. That's how you get this thing started.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. The Sun Devils looking to crank up the tempo a bit. A change of direction. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a 3rd down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half, but the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead, this is an important 3rd down to try to convert here.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
On 3rd downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
4th down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Quick throw to the right, looking for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
The Sun Devils moving quickly down the field here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
And the Sun Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Into the end zone. Touchdown, ASU.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
And a sophomore making an impact play.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Quarterback drops back. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Catch made on the right side. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now you've got a 4th down.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Well, that was lightning fast incompletion. He got it, he threw it, and it fell to the ground.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Inside the 30 now. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
It's a blitz look here from the defense. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Can he reach the end zone? And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in this football game.
PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. First down here for this offense. The shotgun handoff here. Oh, what a move to break into the clear. He's swarmed by the defense. And the Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Catch made down inside the 20. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Made the defense look slow that time. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you can hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Back comes the Arizona State offense out of the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. Fourth down catch to the right. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he'll drop back here on third down. Snags the quick throw. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
The offense couldn't convert on fourth down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. They went for it and failed on fourth down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Oh, that one's picked off. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. A quick throw out left, complete. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
That's another huge gain for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pressure is coming. Going to try to use his legs here. Tries to get loose on the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain. Now it's 2nd down here. Big throw caught on the left side. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
just needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 46-yard attempt. Kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. And they've regained the lead. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Penn State offense comes back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. The back's got it on a counter. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's going to pull it down and run. The pickup is 9. That's what they're looking for. Sets up a 3rd and 1 now. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. Crucial 3rd down play right here. The Nittany Lions look to keep this drive moving.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. Got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
The Nittany Lions begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The sure hands. It's Diggs. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
And the Nittany Lions will have to kick it away. Not the way he wanted to kick it. This will be down on the opponent's end near midfield. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had to settle for 3 last time. Fights off a defender. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Third down for the offense. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. Short connection to the tight end here. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
They've converted 1 of their 2 4th down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a 3rd attempt right here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He bought some time, now lets it go. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. 2nd down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Important 2nd down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. They'll try the option play here. They'll toss it to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
And the Sun Devils will line up here on 1st down and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Defense showing blitz here. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Third down and goal. Crucial play coming up. And now the defense able to bring him down.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on 3rd down. Now we got a 4th down situation, and now you're in the red zone. I wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or you roll the dice, try to take a chance and try to come up with a touchdown.
This one is right through. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
This is what you love to see, right? The quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. It's suddenly become a threat to score.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
The Sun Devils looking to cash in this red zone trip. Makes a quick catch. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils. This is just quarterback misery. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trading the blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And the ball is picked off. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Penn State offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. Handoff in a single back formation. Breaks loose at the 40. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory, tackled at the 45. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Always looking to throw. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. And he'll set up to throw. Defense is coming after him. And the pass is incomplete. The defense holds on fourth down, and they'll take over.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, ASU.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Now they get set to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or they have to settle for 3?
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and suddenly we're looking at a 1st and goal situation. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he scores. Touchdown, Penn State.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
He went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a 1st down. Textbook execution on the option.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a 1st down and a new set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. We'll try to run it with the option. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. It's a turnover.
Chris, I cannot believe that he put the ball on the ground working with the lead in the national title. You just know the head coach and the offensive coordinator told the offense before they ran onto the field, guys, hold on to the ball. The only way they get back into it is we turn it over. It's exactly what they've done. And now your opponent has an opportunity to cut into this lead.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Nittany Lions looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
Chris, I just don't know about short gains like this, especially keeping the ball on the ground. The clock keeps moving. They need points on that scoreboard in a hurry. You got to throw the football. You cannot afford to allow this clock to keep ticking.
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll try to run this one in. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. The offense trailing here in the 2nd half. This is a crucial 4th down try. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
I think they completely caught this defense off guard. 4th down and goal. I think everybody thinks the quarterback's going to have the ability to run or throw, but instead they run the football in here, and they somehow get this touchdown.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They're looking to protect the lead and protect the football. The last possession, remember, ended in a fumble. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a 1st down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
1st and 10 play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Going for a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the completion made. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Has the first down and more. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
First and goal, handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Touchdown, Arizona State. Still no answer for this offensive machine. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage, because right now it is not working.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First down, looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Incompletion sets up a second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. The Nittany Lions hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Here's the second down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught quickly. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Third down upcoming after that completion. Back to throw again. Using his legs on the scramble. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Well, this is so deflating for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage downfield. They take away all the short routes, but the one guy that they don't account for is the quarterback in his legs. Picks up the first down by being athletic there and great awareness.
And the Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage for a first down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense, and it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He makes the grab. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
The Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Miles. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes a reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down, and he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Penn State. That's a huge touchdown. Still trailing, but a one-possession game with that trophy on the line right now.
Well, the national championship's on the line. The offense has done their job, and now it's up to their own defense. Can they get a stop and get the ball back to their offense with a chance to make this thing get really interesting?
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Oh, and the onside kick works to perfection.
Chris, I can't believe they recovered this. This is amazing. The special teams unit does their job. Now it's up to the offense to finish the job. Remember, a field goal doesn't do you any good here. Let's see how they call this series.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Now rolling out to his left. Using his legs here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The pass rush closing in. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
But this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He gets loose. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here's the handoff on first and goal. He can't stop him. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
That's a good positive gain there on first and goal, and here we go. The closer you get, the tougher it gets to get the ball into the end zone. And let's face it, this is a critical moment in this game. The fourth quarter of the national championship, and you're trailing. You've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
We reach now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. Second and goal for the offense. Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's third down and goal.
3:25. Clear.
They'll run it here. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Nice job here with the game on the line. This offensive line gets a nice push, and the back gets it into the end zone to give them a lead. Now, you look at this, less than 2 minutes to go in the national title. You're up by 1. Obviously, you go for 2 here to give yourself a 3-point lead.
Yankee blue.
clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the offense will stay out there for a 2-point try, trying to build the lead to 3 points. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The try fails. Instead of going up by 3, still a 1-point game here in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? First play of the drive, they look to the right. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. An effective play, good for a first down at the 35. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Good read here by the quarterback on the run-pass option. Makes the right read, just doesn't give his receiver a chance to make a play on the ball.
Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. He's back to throw again on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The tight end has got it. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40. And the Sun Devils will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. First down, looking to throw the football. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Sun Devils, to claim the lead here in the final minute.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion.
Here we go.
They're going to run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. And he doesn't make it. The run is stopped short, so the lead remains 5 here in the fourth. So after the late score, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can hold up and preserve this lead. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. So here we go. They need a touchdown. Got a little time to work with. How will they play this situation? He'll throw it now. Finds his man. It's Diggs. And the offense calls time now with 29 seconds remaining.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. Defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. They look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback looking to scramble. They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he steps out of bounds. A heads-up play to stop the clock.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. And he'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That is perfect execution there.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
So second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback dropping back. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
And a great game comes down to this. Time for one final play, and they've got to get it in the end zone for the score with a shot to win the game.
Stops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Arizona State Sun Devils.